Queenie, where you been? I ain't seen you for a long time.
Because she's been with her boyfriend. If you two had children, they would be the colour of milky coffee, but they will be half-caste.
Hopefully you'll be dead and gone long before you even get to meet it.
Oh.
How does that, you just know when you see her. And I knew when I saw Dion in another audition for another show. And I was like, I'm gonna bank her. And then she came back around and I was like, she came back to me.
Yes, I had read it, and then once the audition came around, I read it 500 times more. And then once I was cast, I read it another 500 times. So yeah, I was aware of the cultural impact. I feel like it was just like a lot of anticipation, because even though a lot of the content and the material was heavy, I just knew that some of it was going to be so fun. I loved it when this girl was coming to set. I'd be in the makeup theater like, guys, Bella's coming in tomorrow. And they'd be like, is she? I'd be like, yes. Because it was just, there was so much camaraderie between the two of us, and our characters are best friends. So I feel like we were just able to really, we just made it come, it was really easy. It was just really easy, and that was the best, because the last thing you want to do is you work beside someone you don't like and have to.
Well, that's the chemistry that the show relies on.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the romantic kind of, like, that helps, but like, when it's hooked on this friendship, you've got to have it.
Yeah.
I'm exactly, in fact, Chesuke's like me. No, I'm exactly like Chesuke. And it was fun to just kind of play yourself, but in another world. And yeah, she's much more fabulous than I. I love a tracksuit, I love a hoodie. Yeah. She loves some heels. Don't like that. But yeah, we're basically the same.
I think it's just her lack of understanding what is happening, and probably more so her lack of understanding herself. Maybe just in terms of like her really getting to a point where she can ask the question of like, who am I and what do I want? What am I trying to do that's going to service other people more than it's going to service my true self? I think that's how it starts to like weigh on her quite a bit. And it forces her to confront things that she's put away so far to the back of the cupboard for so long. I definitely think even the aspect of like looking into that part of the cupboard just rattles her entirely. So I think, yeah, in terms of like piling on, that would definitely be something to think about.
You know, when I wrote the book, I didn't ever read it after that, because I was like, I know what happened, I don't need to see it again. And some parts that I wrote, I was like, whoa, okay, I didn't realize that I wrote that. And so it was good to be able to revisit it, I think, and to, I guess, approach it when I was older and more confident in myself as a writer, because Queenie was the first thing I'd written ever and people had seen. And so it was really amazing to be like, okay, cool, I was 25 then. So what's it like when you're 27 and you're doing script, and then to sort of start show running it at 33, it was like 3 different stages of my life and 3 different versions of Candice. And so it was kind of amazing to be able to retouch your work when you're older and hopefully smarter. I mean, I got to watch them on set, actually, and in the chemistry read, I was like, yeah, it's the two of them, and it was very easy to think about. And Queenie is not based directly on me, but Chesuke is based on my best friend, Isabel, and so I got Isabel to come to set and to check out Bella, and she was like, yeah, I approve. And so she approved, and so then it was very easy and very good.
Did you get to meet her?
Yeah, I did.
Terrifying?
I was scared when I heard that she was coming, and then I met her and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. Fantastic, amazing, incredible, and both of our names are actually Isabel, so it was, yeah, it was. I think watching Queenie's journey for me is just, it was nice to bring up the conversation of trauma, how repressed it is in our community specifically, and how we have these weird coping mechanisms to kind of navigate, especially as Black women, because we're supposed to be strong and we're supposed to appear strong. So, you know, a dating app or a a this or a friend or a drink here or X, Y, and Z, and it's like, this isn't actually real healing. This is just, we're just tiptoeing around the actual issue. It was for me personally as Cheskate, because I offered the comic relief, hold it down, babe. It was nice to be like, I've got to go home and think about some things whilst I'm doing it. Yeah. I just, first of all, I really have to shout out Hilary, because the wigs on my head, 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Obviously, I've been on productions where it wasn't that, and or situations where it wasn't that, and you know, you kind of have to make the best out of a situation without coming across as aggressive or like, oh no, that's not how to do this and X, Y, and Z. So it was really, really comforting being able to get on set. Dumebi as well.
Dumebi and then
sit down and not worry, and then get up and go, thank you.
that to sit down and not worry.
Yeah.
To get to just do your job.
Yeah.
Do
To go to sleep in the makeup
about
chair.
these nightmares on sets where it's like the damage that is done to hair, yeah.
I cried in a makeup chair.
Yeah.
And it's not supposed to be part of the job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To go
Not
to
on my
sleep
sets.
in the morning.
Not
Not on my set.
Yeah.
No.
Not on Candice's set, but it is a very real thing, and it was just really lovely to. The mornings were severely mornings, but we got to get in
Right.
and sleep sometimes and get your
Yeah.
makeup done and your hair done and wake up your character
Looking great.
looking fantastic,
Yeah.
and then go on set.
So yeah.